443 Ball Talk. Moosey, let's kick it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. This another episode of 443 Ball Talk. Once again, I have my co-host Shauna. As always, our thing there already. Arteta out. And we have a special guest tonight, We have a recording dancehall artist, and only music alone him do. Him very, very versatile when it comes to football. Him not only kick it, him know the game very well. And tonight him have a show the way him have up in him football thinker up top. All right. So Shauna, welcome again, it's always a wonderful vibe to have you on here. And Khxos.
Nice jersey,
Yes, they're representing for the Reggae Boys earlier. And a shout out to the Reggae Boys. The Reggae Boys turned over Grenada 4-1 earlier. Like we said, welcome to 443 Ball Talk, brother. It's a wonderful feeling to have you here with us. Well, go on. How do you think, look?
Blessings, man. Good for the see me, and good for see on doing it as well. I don't know, ready for talk some football, you see me? Yeah.
All right,
like
go
on. Talk about the Arsenal.
Thank you for having me again, Moosey. When Shauna is about, Arteta out.
Yeah, already. Actually,
you're not see that next year still, but we're going.
Well, honestly, Chaos, I want him to prove me wrong. I want to swallow my tongue. And I want to start say Arteta in. But right now, I don't want to be another. I don't want my club upon a 10-year trophy drought under Arteta. You need to prove me wrong. You need to prove me wrong this season.
That not go still.
Where you said that
I get on the big one them, so know yourself.
Yeah,
well,
man.
I'm gonna say this so far. Arsenal don't look as impressive, but guess what? It doesn't matter what I think or what I believe is impressive. At the end of the day, you guys are joint. Well, no, not joint. You guys are in second place on goal difference. Shout out to spread leading the league so far. All right, so this past weekend we had some very good matchups in the English Premier League. We have at Brighton. We're home to my arch rivals, Liverpool. And let me just say, as I always say, I have to highlight it that I have a vendetta against Brighton because of them banter my goalkeeper. Oh, Nana, what's his name? Whatever you want to call him. Or Shana said.
Old Nana.
Have a hole in him gloves. But guess what? At the end of the day, when they can banter on him want, eventually, when him get it right, we hope Shana come back and apologize for
if him get it right.
If he get it right. But right now, him is David the old Nana. David the old Nana. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
This past weekend, Brighton and Liverpool kick it off at Brighton, and never said this. I was expecting a wonderful game, and guess what? The game actually lived up to expectations. For the most part, it was end-to-end stuff. I think both teams forgot that they were supposed to be defending, and it was like free-flowing, good end-to-end stuff. And when I think about it, I'll say Brighton had the better opportunities, but they didn't take advantage of it, and the game ended in a 2-2 draw. When you look into it, I would say it's fair to say it was a fair result, even though I wanted Brighton to beat those bums. But anyway, Khxos, since you're father for the first time and the people want to hear your views, so what do you think about the Brighton and Liverpool game?
I actually never watched a game that's still. I did only see highlights for it.
Okay.
It looked like a fair and square game. Yeah, I don't really know much about it. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay, we don't guess what over 443 Ball Talk, we don't do no small talk, I want to tell lie. Strictly facts, unfiltered views. Shauna, I know you take it in. So Shauna, what you think about the Liverpool and Brighton matchup?
No, boss, I did that, but I did fast asleep. But I did like it. I did see the highlights and
but
stuff.
I guess we can. I guess even.
We get up 1 hour before the Arsenal match.
No, I think the
You
game.
mean to tell me, say, only watch Arsenal play?
No, hold on now.
On the football, on the stop of Arsenal.
No, man.
No, man.
Because you have to know how the other teams play. Alright, so what go on is, I think the game that go on when the burn the game.
Watch the game. We're just going to leave it at this. Brighton, get the team, and
when I hear me,
them couldn't find a way to get over that hump and find the winner. All right, so we will now slow it up. We are press gas tonight. Anyway, earlier in the season, I had said something about
Moosey, you hear me?
loud and clear, my boss.
Oh, all right.
Loud and
Earlier in
clear.
the season, I had said something about Chelsea. Remember, I know Chelsea spent $1 billion and then they look kind of shaky. I mean, a lot of their fans are in hiding. Them they really push out like how them used to push out and say, "Come on, you Blues," and all these garbage, right? But
Yeah.
this season, them kind of quiet. Them basically not hiding because the team not really perform as they expect them to, right? And like I said before, the owner spent $1 billion and the team look like a team gonna spend a dime. All right, this past weekend, them actually they're on a 2-game winning streak, and this past weekend they went down a goal 1-0 and they launched a heck of a fight back and them actually kick out Burnley team 4-1. And I must say this, even though Raheem Sterling played for a majority of rivals as a Jamaican that's playing for England, I always want to see Raheem Sterling do good. Him always get my support. And I must say, over the past couple games, Raheem Sterling has been in rare, fine form. And basically, him a lead is like a one-man attack for Chelsea so far. Him a run the show for Chelsea. And him look like said, this season, he's gonna be that guy. He's trying to be him for Chelsea this season. And more the Chelsea feel, coming to like Chelsea naturally, but I always have a special lookout for Raheem Sterling performances, and it's a good look to see him actually turn the corner this season so far, because him the start out slow, but him actually I hit the stride at the right time. Khxos, what you say?
I mean, yeah, Raheem Sterling not do good for them. I actually want to see how when my name Cole Palmer, I actually like to see how they good do at Chelsea. Even though I'm not rate them, I cherish it, I call them. You see me? And the bridge I go fall look when Arsenal go the next time. But them play a good game against a weak Burnley team on the second. Burnley never defend the game. I think the game that did go on the same time when the other game we just attacked.
Yeah, it was.
Liverpool, you were playing at the same time.
Yeah, sometimes we never see it, but I watch this again.
EPL need 2 big stones, because you play have 2 good games play at the same time. And all of them eat that game they played on the previous day. But anyway, Shana, where
For
think
spike up views, bro.
For
spike up views, because remember, a channel versus channel,
Yeah, we know it going on.
Everybody a fight for the more exciting match.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely.
I never get to watch Chelsea. I only saw the goals because I was watching Man United and Brentford. But as you say, I think Raheem Sterling in my final little form, because Chelsea fans were ready to scapegoat him to hell, Them did ready to scapegoat him to hell. So it's nice, because Chelsea spent $1 billion over the last 2 transfer windows, and they still need time to really find, well, Pochettino still need time to find the right team and to build that chemistry. But I mean, we don't really have any high expectations for them. I mean, nobody really expects them to make top 4, but I mean, it's a good look these
They
past
might
2
surprise
games.
young up on a run still,
I mean, you never know, because when the Chelsea games that I've watched so far this season, I think they get into really good goal scoring positions. Like they make runs into the box, but they just can't finish because they don't have a legit goal scorer in their squad. So
yo,
I mean,
say that,
good for them.
When I hear me, I say that because the Nicholas Jackson youth there, trust me, him have something. Man, I follow what everybody I say and say yo because they miss few chances, right? Remember, Henry Gowa must say 12 games for we I never score. Or something about that.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt about him.
Heck of a strike,
That's how I felt about him,
see
Chaos, in the
qualities
first
the
game.
youth, yeah. Remember, some of them young, so they have to learn the game. They have to learn for time him runs and they have to learn for taking chances when him get them and set him foot a certain way and position him body a certain way. Remember, it's a quicker league. I think this is his first Premier League season, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Young baller. Me I go give him time. Me I say, next year, I want to face Chelsea. Me I tell you that. If him exceed my expectation, I'm gonna be one heck of a striker. Remember me on the top.
Or it might be another Lukaku.
Yes, you're just such a generous person.
No,
You
not
have
generous.
expectations for Chelsea ballers? I have zero. I have
None.
absolutely no expectations from me. I mean, from what
Bro,
Mr. Far, he's very athletic. Because of his size, he's gonna body a lot of those defenders in the Premier League. He's not easy to push over, but him have a lot to work on. You highlighted some of his, what I would say downfalls so far. But like I said, he's young. There's still room for improvement. But as a man who love banter, I hope Chelsea continue to suffer. I mean,
true. Yo, me say, I
Relegation, we
hope if
say.
I exceed my
Relegation for Chelsea.
expectation.
hey, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
Initially, I was hoping that Pochettino would be fired by Christmas. That's how bad me want
Nah.
Chelsea. Me want Chelsea suffer. I just don't have no good energy for the Blues. Like I said, it's not gonna happen, but they're gonna find fun. But guess what? Before
No, hold on now.
getting too much about it, I'm gonna say this though.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Arsenal fans, you play Chelsea next, and they have the opportunity to go get 3 on the trot. So make sure, say,
London Bridge is falling down, bro.
huh?
You know hear where the song go? The song say London Bridge is falling down. And that I go play. You see me? After the next
I hope
game
you're
what
right,
Chelsea and
Chaos. I hope
Arsenal
you're
play.
right.
Because
No
listen,
man, and I hope yo Bakaya Saka go come in back fit. Martinelli, you see me? I hope them few weeks when him dead with Arsenal, them can work on him, you know, get him back
Yeah.
sharp or even semi-sharp. Because semi-sharp, remember I love play Chelsea, you know, it's like how De Bruyne always come back for Arsenal.
Oh my
Martinelli always come
God.
back for Chelsea. You see me? Yeah. Me excited to see what go on. My confidence Arsenal go brush them boy and that.
listen, you see when a team actually, Chelsea actually are fight for them life right now, and them get CPR, somebody do CPR upon them and them get back little life. But Arsenal have the opportunity to put them back in them place after the international break. I don't like Arsenal either, right? But I pray you guys put them in their place and put them where they belong.
You know, say honestly, more of them boys for be at them best football. Not just for this season, but for every season. Like me even want United to find them best football. Because more than want to have a league with a best football versus the best football. Is it me? Less injuries. Is it? I don't want no rivalry win still, you know. Like,
All
don't
right.
want them lose, but want every
You
team
know what, though?
they play them best football.
And I like the energy the way y'all bring, because guess what?
No, man, I really think, man.
When all of the team them, where you say, have majority of them first teamers fit, and all the team them are playing good football, not necessarily champion football, but they're playing good enough football to win their games. And when all these teams play each other, it can be no excuses. May the best team win. So when we start kicking people teeth again, we don't want nobody to tell me
No,
no.
I hear no excuses. Oh, you
No
want this,
excuse.
that,
No
But me,
excuses.
Nah, more
but
everybody, bro. More everybody.
Mostly,
Because it would have pushed the ball on
me
them too.
feel chaos still, you know. Me feel chaos, you know. You want everybody at the best, but more no mind if Man United and Chelsea get relegated still, just for the banter, you know me I say.
Yo,
But yeah,
Tottenham, Tottenham
you
get
love, yeah,
relegated, you know me?
Tottenham too.
Right now?
Listen, Sean,
Flick.
you say you like chaos energy, but you don't really like chaos energy because you're far away from the chaos that try to promote.
Oh man, that a Shana tell her truth. I feel so little bit
You
too.
want two less team to deal with. Sean. So basically, your
Nah,
bad man is
hold on
social.
now.
You want man, you see, we never plan for company tonight, you know, for Friday shot, you know. But is it true, two Arsenal fan, and I'm the only United fan, pan here? Guess what?
Yeah.
Chelsea fans, who never give me a foul, because I'm going to defend, you know. Sean a bad mind, because we have Champions League trophy, you know. And that's go on. The Champions League trophy, I should want.
Next.
Come
So
on, Sean.
Arteta is who him is.
Why
We
you do
up
it?
next, you know.
The Champions League
Sean,
of our
why you do it? Why you do that,
Just
Sean?
banter
Champions
forever,
League.
banter forever.
No, hey, it's some banter I take personal. When you wish them the type of thing about relegation, no, not do that. Hey, let
Hey,
me
me
tell you.
nah lie.
Moses. It's not even say. Yo, it's like wishful thinking, bro. Would I just want to have a talk for hear how we would have back on the talk? You know what I say?
Yeah.
Like I just the feeling and the joy but would have come with it. Would I just want to experience? But then after on the God, would have probably missing them. God no.
Yeah,
You
me
Yeah,
see
nah
me?
miss
No
no
say would have
man.
no God. Yeah, would
Of
have
course
missed
me nah miss no.
never said
theater dreams and them thing there.
It's if from me, I watch football in the 90s till now and I follow the Premier League. And Man City are the only side where clean them a big club, Mr. get relegated, come back and get relegated again. And that's the reason why, even though them are win right now, me still not consider them a big club. You see, them win the treble last year.
Newcastle too.
Nobody's talking about them. Nobody is talking about them. You might hear a brief, small chat about it, but apart from that, nothing in depth. Nobody is like raving about them like, oh, they won the treble. One of the best club teams ever.
Enough Chelsea fan me say, yo, you know who Jimmy Floyd has a bank be? The man them said them.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, support Chelsea. You know.
They want real fans, yo. Them just running when the Russian
don't even know when Anelka used to strike with Chelsea.
But hey,
Listen.
Moose, you're not even have to watch football at that time. Once you start follow a club, yeah, as a fan, you don't want to know the history. You don't want to go watch some old games. That's what I did.
So what type? That's a good point, Sean and Case, right? Like, what type of fan are you? You decide, say, all right, you've been watching football. Maybe you was watching football as a kid in a primary or prep school, right? And then you say, all right, and the team them have a support. So you as that avid fan, you don't think it would make sense to take your time and go learn the history, learn who was your maybe not necessarily owners, but you want to know when the first maybe major title, like check up on the U team, the woman, if you have a woman team, your woman team. You don't want to know the history. Who are your club all-time leading goal scorer? Who are your club this person? You want to know certain little things because guess what? They know when I advise on 443 ball talk. I don't want to become. So Chaos Club, we bring on a Chelsea fan now. I will ask them a question because yesterday was history class. I
have to bring them on when me not there.
No, but I say, suppose you want to revise the history and you can't take part. We can't review it. We can't take it serious. You have to know the basic little knowledge about your club. You just watch the current and know about the past because guess what? You have to know where your team come from. And that's why even though one team now really dominate right now, at least we can hold on to a little history. I'm not talking about history where when we just read and watch highlights, bro. History when we actually witness myself. Some people, they have that for cling pan.
We don't have whole heap of history still, you know. You see, big up to, you know. Yeah.
Shawnee, you that big up to we have Champions League.
No, man, we have to talk truth, you know, bro. You see me? Even though he's a die-hearted Arsenal fan, we have to talk truth. You see me? We don't have whole heap of history.
Yeah,
Champions League,
the way we win.
Yeah. Everybody want it, bro. I feel like even enough young Manchester City fans now, couple of years from now, them are gonna create for them fandom just like how you create yours for
that's not true.
For United and like how we created for Arsenal. And like how people used to do it for Newcastle when them used to debut, isn't it? Enough people share used to strike, you know. Yeah.
So far this season, Arsenal are currently in second place on goal difference, and it's kind of crazy. I have to bring it up. Tottenham, who I've been raving about as a neutral football fan, of course, everybody knows I'm a diehard Man United fan, but on 443 ball talk, we have to discuss every team. So this season, and I told people that Tottenham Hotspur have been playing very good football this season, and at this stage of the season, we're only 8 games in. I think that even though it's just goal difference, I think they deserve to be top because they have been playing some excellent football under their new coach. And I feel as though, no bias, they deserve to be in first place. Because guess what? Even though we can't say it's just goal difference, if them say the league have a crash today, and then would I get the trophy? So we have to give them, what we're due to Caesar, you have to give it to Caesar. Spurs look good so far this season, and guess what? And them and Arsenal are the only 2 teams that are currently still undefeated. I have to give them props. And this past weekend, they went down to 10 man right before first half. Even though it's just Luton, it's never easy to play a game, especially at the highest level, with 10 players. And they managed to score in the second half, play with 10 players, and find a way for grind out and get that rich. I will talk about this all the time about teams playing the champion football and not have not for sure feet. some days you have to go play the rocket game and find a way for grind and get over the finish line and get their 3 points. And Tottenham showed us this past weekend that they have what it takes to grind and battle and then find a way to stay undefeated and get another 3 points. We know on the rivals, but we need them for say something about Tottenham. We need them for hear the views about Tottenham so far.
Dana, you go first.
All right, so kudos to Tottenham, as Moosey said. Them a play some very, very nice football so far. 8 games in? I mean, most persons will say, new manager bounce. But let us see if in like 2-3 months if they can maintain this, because it's not easy losing your best player, a clinical striker like Hurricane.
Them play better without him still.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. I mean, it's not easy losing your best player, especially somebody who will give you 20, somewhere between 20 to 30 goals a season. So, kudos to them, and give them too much praise, because I don't think it's going to be sustainable. But so far, I mean, they have been grinding, and, they have the results. I mean, they have a 2-goal difference lead. Yeah, whatever. Big up Tottenham. Blah.
Yeah. It's so now if you even
Yeah.
you feel that way. I have cousins in England where them love Tottenham, isn't it? Big up Eric. And I rave about them new coach. I rate him too. It's sad to say I like him as a coach. I like what he do with Tottenham. I like me say more everybody fair play them best football, but not them. We want them to suffer. Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
want them relegated too.
the squad that do good in them, I just don't feel like them have squad depth, and a couple games down the line, we are gonna see how the Bissouma red card affect them. You see me?
True.
And then how much them perform against the big teams. I not really say because I'm perform against the smaller level teams right now, relegation scraps, them not have it hard. I remember like Musa say, them team they fight for them life. You
Yep.
get what I say? The Burnley, the Luton, the Everton, all of them fight for them life. And early in the season too as well. Enough teams not jail yet. We say Everton start to play better. You get me? We just have to give them time and see if them can last. And I know for the Swift, we see it last year.
Last
We
year.
can endure. Yeah.
I agree with everything when I say, and Shana say she never believe that them can keep it up. I just want to highlight something, right? Sometimes you have to go deeper back in your brain if you think about it. When you realize that Tottenham not playing in Europe this season,
Yeah,
I know that too.
listen,
and them can strengthen in January.
they can strengthen in January. Remember, them not have the only thing they have to focus on are the Premier League and the 2 cups. And if the coach played smart, him can play a younger side in the. But them get knocked out. They get knocked out.
Yeah.
Them first game.
Yeah.
So them have no Carabao Cup to worry about. So only thing them have to focus on right now what? FA Cup.
League and FA Cup.
Shana.
The coach. Sorry, Mostly the coach can probably use even some of the young in them to car. Enough people might not rate Skip. Me not really rate him still fully. I don't think I watch him enough and say enough from him for rate him, but my people them always are rate about him. You see me? So them young baller there too. We are step up. Them have a striker we playing I think 29. I don't know him name, but him look fiery. They look a young English dude that look fiery. So don't rule out that either. Because I remember sometimes you just want a little moment,
Yeah, you just want the opportunity. And sometimes opportunity don't come around one time, and once you get the opportunity, you take it and run with it, and you never know what can happen after that. But the reason I had to bring that up because with not playing in Europe, that is actually helps them a lot. And if them can manage to keep most of them players fresh and they get injured, and the thing is, the reason why I'm bringing it up, them are gonna play less games, and like the other teams, the other top clubs, them are gonna play in multiple competitions, right? Where it's the squad them are get stretched. Like I said, them have the possibility also to add to them team in January. But
hold on, them out of both FA and Carling Cup.
No, them
FA not coming.
People them in. Oh yeah, I just Carabao Cup at them outer. But never say this. Don't write them off just yet. Don't say them I mean, for so far them look good, and it's still anything can happen. Anything can happen. Everybody can go up on a bad run of form. But so far, we're not gonna say Tottenham are gonna win the league, but because the other teams are gonna be distracted and they're playing less competitions, them have a good shot. Because guess what? Remember, them have played good so far, and once the chemistry are built game by game, it can only get better. So for so far, I'm gonna go out on the limb and say I believe what they're doing so far, playing less competitions, the feelers do them good for top 4. But like I said, we've seen teams start out good and guess what? Them fall off and can't
I
catch
don't
up.
want that. I don't want that. More of them go out 2 more seasons without European football. I don't want that.
Yeah. You think that's
Brawling. Hope the
Bradley?
wheels fall off. Them a play good, I really thought, but more the wheels fall off.
Let's go when them all now them stadium. Or them all in London stadium.
Wait till them all uno.
Them all already
Oh,
and
them
beat.
all already. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
them all already. Oh my god.
Beat it. Them all already and beat it.
At least the memory good.
Yeah.
Remember that. Yeah. Listen, I have a lot of L's this season. I'm owning L's them, It's painful at times, but guess what? I have to own them up same way. I have to
Same,
definitely own up. All right, so we had another good game on Sunday. Newcastle right now, them are playing well. Them Newcastle in a group of it in the Champions League, and them are do them thing. Them they start out the league a little bit shaky, but of late them kind of catch form. Them dump up. Sheffield with a whole heap of goals a couple weeks ago, and them Newcastle them are find it again. And this past weekend them go up to go play West Ham away, and that game ended 2-2. It was pretty entertaining. Another game that was end-to-end stuff. There was some pretty games. Like I said, there was some pretty good matchup this weekend. And Newcastle, even though them kind of surprised me in the Champions League, and after them stutter start in the Premier League, but they kind of, like I say, maybe last season was a fluke, but for somehow, anyhow, find a way, find a way to get the team and play good again on them. Them look like them are going about things. And even though I can't stand him because him kind of mess up my team, David Moyes, him just need to stay at West Ham for the rest of his life. That is his team. Him give him a European trophy. Him a go out things. Him build a nice squad with Arsenal, Declan Rice money. Him have a nice midfield setup right now. If you ask me, I think West Ham actually played better without Declan Rice. But that's just my views. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, without Declan Rice, them do look different, but the difference work for them. And I feel like the manager, they're really good. And him buy really good. James Ward-Prowse is a very good buy. Me, they really want him at Arsenal. Is it me? Even my other brethren, when I always talk about football with credit. Him always I talk about Ward-Prowse, him delivery, him leadership. Is it me? And it would have good if we have a next leader in the Arsenal squad too. You get me? But them have a really good side. Paqueta are they really good for them as well. Newcastle also shit. My name Isaac. Jeez, what about him rate, man? The man come like here and
Yeah, him slippery. The Swedish man very slippery.
Yeah, them are really good. I'm proud of them as well. Big victory in a Champions League against PSG. You see me?
Yeah.
Rub them out down at St. James Park. And them have a couple signings as well where they're really good. What name? Gomes. Couple good baller. Almiron on a fine back form it seems. Man, they're really good. I feel like them can forward back top 4 or even Europa League spot. Newcastle. Same for West Ham too. I feel like them might finish up there.
Yeah,
them can continue up on the trajectory with them dip on. As it's early in the season, just 8 games, 30 left to play. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Go ahead, Shana. What you say?
Yeah, I mean after that very sticky shit start by Newcastle, they have rebounded, and as you mentioned, they're in the group of death. I mean, everybody expect Newcastle for at least find themselves in a Europe or finish dead last, but I mean they have taking up the challenge. I mean, they're like, we deserve to be here in the Champions League, and so far they have showed it. I mean, it could be worse for them. I mean, they could be on 0 points at the bottom of their group, but they have really impressed. I mean, their new signing Tonali, which was like 70 million from AC Milan. He has looked good so far. That 3-game losing streak that they had in August. I mean, they rebounded well. I mean, kudos to Newcastle. Let's see. The race is for the what?
Yes. And
But
kudos, as
I
you talk about kudos too, is
yeah,
a bar of my
I
highlight.
actually had
Really?
Newcastle finishing fifth and going into the Europa League. But if they keep this up, they could steal one of those top four places again. And West Ham, as you say, I never thought much of Ward-Prowse. I just thought he was like just a set piece specialist. But when you get relegated and a team give you a chance like West Ham, he's very hungry to prove himself that I deserve to be in the Premier League same way. But he has been a really, really good signing for West Ham so far, and they're playing some good football. So let's see, because a lot of these teams start out well and then you just see them fade throughout the season. So I'll keep an eye on both teams.
Yeah.
All right, Chaos. Initially, when we first started out, we made our predictions. And one of the teams that me and Shauna predicted that would get relegated was Wolves. And a few weeks ago, Wolves upset Man City at home. And we said to ourselves, all right, we're going to be honest. Like I said, over here, we're going to be honest. Wolves actually, even though I picked them to get relegated, they actually outplayed Man United on the first game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch their other games, they struggled. And after them struggling, after them beat us, them struggle. And then them play a good 45 minutes against Liverpool, and then fill up, then they lead Liverpool 1-0, and then them fall apart in the second half, and Liverpool come back and beat them 3-1. And this past weekend, they played Aston Villa. They went up, they went ahead in the first half, and Aston Villa find a way for score. But that was actually another game that was played on Sunday. That was actually another good game. Like, what I mean, like I said, it's like a one views over 443 ball talk. Premier League this week if we get a bag of views. And it them sets up just right. Wolves, I know I predicted you guys will get relegated. I don't know if you like on ready to prove me and Shana wrong, but when you get 4 points from the past 2 games where everybody expected you guys to get 0, and
0.
I'm gonna give credit where it's due. When it actually surprised me, and maybe this is the turnaround that under they look for now in the season, even though it's still early. But to get 4 points versus teams that everybody, like even bookies, were predicting you guys to lose, that is something major, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Big up Aston Villa and big up Wolves,
Yeah. For Wolves, remember them just, I think them just appoint a new manager, because the manager already did cut man the brother from, I think,
Season start. Right, like the season start.
Yeah. So remember, I said that is something difficult. Them affair got change system now right at the beginning of the season. You have to give them time to. Them have enough exciting ball as well. You see the when Matt, you remember him nationality?
Who that?
The brother was score against Man City.
Oh, Korean, the Korean,
He's
according
Korean.
to Pep, the Korean guy.
That Korean guy.
Yeah.
He score against Aston Villa.
His name is Wang Hee-chan. Do not listen to Pep Guardiola and call him the Korean guy.
Yeah. But them I run with it. It a work for him. See him bag the next goal off.
Yeah.
He bought a hot piece of farm this season. I one of the top scorers in the Premier League.
Yeah, him and Pedro Neto.
Yes.
I don't really watch them enough still.
Yes.
I'm watching highlights of the game and them look really good from the highlights I see.
Right.
Aston Villa as well is a team where me kind of predict for finish top 4, because them bringing an exciting prospect like Diaby. Them have Leon Bailey. Them have Douglas Luiz, who's a decent midfielder.
Yes.
And even my youth, they were well want to come at Arsenal. Them name striker for them.
Ollie Watkins.
Ollie
You can't stay
Watkins,
away
yeah.
there. Him can't stay.
Yeah, him really want
Yeah.
the Arsenal thing, you know. He's a big Arsenal fan.
Yeah, he's a big
And
Arsenal fan.
them bringing
I
Kamara
mean,
to the French youth, they
yeah,
name Kamara.
Watkins can't
But
stay.
Hey, Chaos, as much as
yeah.
I love banter, I'm not gonna be fair and honest with you. Ollie Watkins, me not care how much a fan of Arsenal fan him want be, him is not Arsenal caliber. Him good when there.
Mm-mm.
One mid-table ball over. If Arsenal have any ambition, they won't even look upon him. Only when they play against him, they would look upon him. Because otherwise, him standard is where he's at. He's just a mid-table baller. He's not elite. Him not have the characteristics, the skill set to play at Arsenal. He is good where he's at. And just take my advice from an outsider looking in. The only time I want to see my Old Trafford, I when him come play out from play for Aston Villa. Otherwise, negative. Him not ready for them big club yet. Him they were him support.
Hold on now. Look on this. See, which team I play for? Aston Villa. Where them finished last season?
Them finish in big place.
Alright. Zane, remember in a 37 game, I look on stats right. With a 37 game, him scoring a 15, him assisting a 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk about no baller where I score 6 and 7 goals.
Right.
I talk about somebody in the 15 regions. That's where Saka score. Even though Saka is a winger and him is a centre forward. Still.
Right.
You see me? Saka are the main man where get the chance to finish off now for our chances.
Right.
You get me? I don't feel like him is no top class striker, but I wouldn't kind of turn my back to him at Arsenal. He's a baller way if him forward. But remember, Arteta is a good man-to-man coach. So maybe Arteta could have get the best out of him. I feel like him have the potential to do things.
Well, we can't deal with the maybe right now, you know.
No,
We can't
15
deal with
goals
the
and
maybe
6
thing
assists.
right now.
15 goals and 6 assists. If you have a player we can give the eternal.
You see, if we can,
and I
I saw
contribute.
Ollie Watkins before this season and the season before.
Bro,
And trust me,
Yeah,
now
and the
fall
season
for
before
no
that,
purple
11
patch.
goals. Hold on now.
Me not fall for no purple patch.
Enough striker we see. When I say I'm gonna be like we're starting baller, but it's a good backup baller for have.
Ah,
We can
now you're
come on in our
talking,
time.
Chaos.
We can come on in
Now
our
you're
time when you
talking.
need goals.
Now you're
Me
talking.
not look on him as a starter. No.
Okay, alright.
But
I'm
me
glad
say
you
him
cleared
have the
that up because
potential
me
to
that
be.
say,
I'm
you
glad,
see over Nketiah? Yeah.
I'm glad him clear it up, right? But if we're talking at this stage, right, Arsenal currently have enough ballers where they would have, where they say, them a B- and an A- striker, right? If Arsenal are looking to go in the market for a striker, they should be looking to get an A+ striker, a striker that's going to give them 25 to 30 goals a season. Ollie Watkins is not that guy.
No.
Osimhen is that guy.
That guy. He's
Victor
Osimhen.
Osimhen is that guy. Don't make my dream, bro. Don't make my dream.
Osimhen is that guy.
Another team where me and Shana call them relegation pan. Boy, them fine farm too. We say Everton
Why?
relegated. Everton,
Me too.
Everton, we come and say, hey, Musi and Shana, only thing we can goose with. We have a stay in the Premier League. Everton find out way. I mean, it wasn't much to talk about because if you watch the island, I didn't really watch the game, but I was back and forth watching the game, right? And then find a way to beat Bournemouth 3-0. Boy, not knowing the Shana might have a revisit my relegation teams because Bournemouth go down. Bournemouth like them go down. So not much here.
It's too early for you call you. Like me say, 30 games, every team have left now.
Only thing we're too early for predict are the league winner. But it's the team that will get relegated 9 times out of 10. The team that will start out down there, stay down there. Maybe one may escape, but the 2, 9 times out of 10, history says they're gonna go back to the championship.
Look on this now. Hold on, look on this now. Like I watch a couple of Luton last game them, and them not take the push over, you know.
All right.
Them a fight back, you know.
All right.
Never make and tell, you know. See them. I think them
playing them a fight back, right? But guess what? Them a pick up every weekend.
L.
It no matter what fight them want to fight. If them not going on the double column, it's not good enough. I'm a feel as though them I don't know if I don't think they have the finances. Them not investing in the team. You remember?
But them beat Everton. We say look good. Them beat Everton, innit? Them beat Everton and them get Burnley for beat, and that's it.
That's another.
And then get Tottenham to beat and dash it away.
You see, that's what that's why I say football is a very funny sport because then beat Everton, the team when you pick to get relegated, right? And you get the opportunity to play against a Burnley team that has 0 wins all season. What you supposed to do? Keep your foot on them neck and keep them down, and you allow them to get a win. So, I mean, I'm not convinced by them. I think Luton are
them next run of games are gonna really show what they made of, because them have Arsenal, them have Liverpool, them have I mean, them have Manchester United, them have
that's a tough that's a tough run of games to have.
That a Luton, right?
Yeah, them have it rough. Poor them.
Oh shit.
All right,
Yeah.
so just to touch base, another reggae boy. We know we have to big up the reggae boy. The reggae boy,
big time.
Bobby Reed. He my lead Fulham chain right now. He might carry the swing for Fulham and them manage for. Yo, Shana, I will party. We say I fight relegation now. Khxos, may I give you props. You're right. About 6 or 7 of them look like them want to get relegated. Because me know Sheffield.
Yeah.
You don't know who gonna make it, bro.
You know
Enough of them out there.
very tricky. All right,
Yeah.
Fulham some Sheffield this weekend. Like right now, if you want 3 points, you come like an even play Sheffield. But me never seen that too bad about them because guess what? And then Man United that play next. And it's gonna be away. I mean, no Man United, you already know. Them are gonna stress me out.
Yeah.
Stress
I
me.
win.
But
Yeah, I will not play. I don't
Sheffield. I don't
Them
like
they not
Sheffield. We're going to Sheffield. So it probably be a tricky game.
Your coach not have a good away record, you know, Moosey.
No, actually, we actually play better away. At Old Trafford, we have a problem this season. But I'm going to say this, dude. You see, you have to be mindful. Remember, so we're at international break right now, you know. Any player can play. They might sack the manager and bam, Sheffield's on the prime, Barca and prime Real Madrid. You know them something for average.
Yeah.
And that's the risk we're going to run. So, anyway, you want to know, said this season, Man United has been up and down, you know, whole heap of people have said 10 out. And Man United have a whole heap of controversy. When we can't just touch upon it a little bit. We have problem with the ownership. We have problem with Harry Maguire. We have problem with Sancho. We have a bag of injuries. We have a whole heap of things. We have a whole heap of people that say Rashford and Bruno enough was in this side. It's a whole heap of things that go on. And we in a Champions League, we play 2 games, lose 2 games. Even though we are lose, there's still some things around the club we can smile about. Like Rasmus Højlund, him not good so far. Him not scoring a goal in the Premier League yet, but him is the top scorer for the team in the Champions League with 3 goals. And this past weekend, we played Brentford. Of course, you know when you played some of these teams, them set out from the jump to do what? To defend. All them want to do, I try catch up on the counter, and then once them catch up on the counter and score their goal, them are going to park up whatever bus them have, them are going to park the bus, then them are going to borrow them friend bus, and them are going to borrow them cousin bus, and them, if them mother have a bus too, them are going to call them mother bus and borrow them mother bus and park it in front of the goal. So the whole game, Man United, the game wasn't Man United play nowadays, we can play kind of slow, so it don't take much for teams. Drop back and protect them lead, right? And we go down to an early goal from the first half. We're down 1-0 at halftime. Another Onana flop. A shot was taken that should have been a relatively easy save. And once again, Onana still... Him find him feet, you know. Him just can't find him hand them yet. So, anyway, we did down 1-0 halftime. And the game got deep into it. It take 2 late injury time goals from a ball when I read. From a ball when I think so should have still already. Scott McTominay, somehow, don't get it twisted. You're still currently signed to Man United. You're under contract at Man United. So if you do something on the field, we're contributing to my team, getting a win, I'm going to cheer. I'm not like to you, Shana. I'm not like to you, Khxos. If you hear me, I celebrate. Sat the gun, you don't think somebody but guess what? It's when you're desperate for 3 points. Listen.
Yeah.
I was like, how
how it come from?
I didn't need this because they threw the outfit in now. Me feel like when I wake up Sunday morning and realize that the Glazers them kick with out foot. So even though we left it till late, we just need to find a way to win that game. And it's kind of sad. Oh, when we get the equalizer, even though we're supposed to draw with Brentford at home, I was grateful to accept a point. But somehow, we get the win. No, Sean, I know you don't watch the whole game because you messaged me the whole time and me I ignore you, but I want to hear way down about the game.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was ready. Hey, me did have my meme them line up for you, you know. But we just did get a sense, even when Brentford took that early lead, you know, they squandered some chances, and then second half roll you just see them start sit back more and more and more and more. And I'm like, yeah, them boy are soak up way too much pressure. United are gonna kick one in, and so it said so done. I mean, when it got to like 80, I mean, it looked like said the boy Brentford, them I go sneak a win at Old Trafford. And then here comes United's best striker up on the field, Scott McTominay. The man come kick in 2 goals. I'm like, shoot, man. I'm gonna have to delete these. But I say I got good win United. As you always say, I'll take a ugly win over a pretty loss any day. Over a pretty draw too. I'll take a ugly win. I mean, we didn't want to suffer and sack Tenag, but you know, good win same way.
Appreciate the channel. Chaos, before you go,
Yeah.
just want to say something, right? Despite Onana flopping and allowing that goal to go in, right? He made 2 excellent saves in the second half to actually keep us in the game. Brentford went up 2 or 3-0, and he made 2 excellent saves. And we just want to highlight, since Shana bring up the fact that she have a whole heap of memes ready for me load up and she have.
For you, yeah man, for you.
And I want to say this, right? While watching the game, I saw a tweet from somebody from the UK. The tweet basically says something along this line. Imagine Man United need a goal, and them saying McTominay.
Yeah.
We know them H2 well.
Him jinx it.
Of
Him
course.
not tweet when United
No,
are you know what him do that again. Him jinx it.
And jinx in our favor. But all right, Case, what you have to say?
I mean, boy, gentlemen, they want to lose, brother. Me even dep on the timeline, and me even tweet out the one love, you know, the Bob Marley song, you know, bro. Only if you see McTominay score 1 minute after me tweeting, brother, you have to delete it.
Yeah.
You see me?
You delete it.
What you mean? Quick though. Somebody me say send me a message and say, yo dog, me see him say that tweet there, you know. Yeah. But me really wanted to lose, man. Big up Yard man still. We big up the Jamaican them. Pinnock, you know, do a really good job.
Excellent. Pinnock, excellent.
Yeah. Would I want to see him do that for Jamaica too, but him have an Achilles injury.
Yeah.
Same as that's why I'm never travel with the team. But big up Pinnock, who want every yard man for do good. Can't wait to see all the boy whisper, even Arsenal
man.
If Arsenal buy him a film name, me I put in a jersey, you know, bro. Wrong team him go, man. I hope Arsenal can buy him still.
Eventually.
But,
when Chelsea, so we need Chelsea to suffer, so him can't think, oh my God, what am I doing at Chelsea? These they need to be at Man United, not Arsenal. He need to be at Man United. He need to be in trouble for that.
No, man. Arsenal whisper for fault. I mean, Onana right now, Onana struggle like that here. Yes, may I admit, me I lose count of how much goal him concedes into the year start. Rashford not really fire right now. Mason Mount just a forward back from injury. Amrabat, new ball, and I feel like him I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not impressed by him, man.
Pumped up for the first game, but ever since that boy him fall off. Casemiro now play at him best. I don't know if he have an injury or what, but Casemiro just don't look like himself. He might look like him put on, you know, some weight.
Really?
Yeah, Maguire was actually one of the best players in the game there, I think.
He played well. Maguire actually played well.
Yeah. Sad to say, brother. Even Johnny Evans, everybody right off, and him look like him a whole up the back line right now.
Yeah,
you see me? Bruno Fernandes is a ball of me rating on you. Like, I really rate Fernandes, and I feel like him output crazy, brother. You see me? I just not really know why him can't get him heading at the game. Him and Highland are really a click yet either. Rashford a try, but I not see it with him and Fernandes yet. You see me? But them two, they can be dangerous for them. I not lie. I rate Fernandes. You see me? Even the goal of him scored, couple games ago.
against Burnley.
It's not an easy goal for scoring, you. You see me? If you catch it on the volley like that, bro, oh God. Yeah, it's a ball that is there, bro, but I just don't know, like, so much things are going on United right now. You have the Maguire thing, you have Ronaldo thing, Freddie with Sancho, and I have Anthony, and I have Greenwood situation still a deal with. A whole heap surrounding the club. So, yeah, I'm not really expecting a fair fire right now. But why everybody if you play them good game, you see, cause when we are for that, I watch you for them beat them. No, yo, God, tell us this time, cause I'm out me some mountain, yo, Rashford not fight. Yeah, a whole heap of game that.
Yeah,
What if be at the best man, cause best football versus best football.
facts.
Straight. Judge.
All right, so Chaos, more I said this before we move forward, right? You made a proper assessment, and I can respect that coming from a team, a rival fan, because a lot of times when United fans speak about their downfalls and them setbacks, a lot of people say we make excuses, and you basically summed it up. I couldn't say it any better. The only thing I'm a correct, and even though Shana piggyback and said she didn't see not from Amrabat, you guys have to look into this, right? When Amrabat made his debut, he played at left back, right? And then when he played the second game, he also played at left back again. So this past weekend was the first time he actually got an opportunity to play his role. So on his behalf, I think it would be unfair to judge him for one game playing in a natural position. I do agree with you 100%. Casemiro, it looked like say him making enough money. Every preseason, the man like him be hamburger and gain weight, he look sluggish. And
Yeah.
Man, see them back up with Champions League, but I'm now made the liquor side.
it's kind of zero football. We can play zero football, right? But the fact of the matter is, right, even though you're zero football, you're still professional. You have to take care of body. You have the type of finances that you can hire a proper nutritionist, a trainer, so you keep in shape. So even when in the off season, you still have to train and keep up with the body, because guess what? You are what? A professional. And guess what? After a certain time, you have to go back to your professional job, which is to play football. And with Casemiro, and me, I want a Casemiro biggest fan, but the truth is the truth. Casemiro started this season very sluggish, but guess what? Him scored some goal, so it's like what? Band-aid of a gunshot wound. So in his mind, it looked like XYZ. And that's the reason why I tell people all the time, I love stats, but not all stats make sense. I need you to do the eye test and actually watch the games and see what's really going on. Casemiro has been piss poor. Him not earning money.
Yeah,
Majority of Man United team are basically a drag them feet and them now live up to the proper expectations. And guess what? You know, sometimes they can blame and say, well, the coach has lost the dressing room. But it's not everything you can blame on the coach, because guess what? When you actually look on watch Man United games and see the errors that these professional ballers are making, you cannot blame that on the coach.
Yeah.
There's no way you're making £350,000 a week and you can't make a 3-yard pass. That's just a joke. You can't blame that on the coach. There's no way a man scuff him shot and you as the goalkeeper, the ball that trickle come towards you and you dive over the ball. You cannot blame the coach for that. There's no way you get a chance in the 6-yard box for tapping an empty net and you kick and miss under no pressure. You can't blame the coach for them something there. And guess what? And finally, to seal it up, Man United have 9 injuries, right? 9 injuries currently. The entire starting defense was out injured. This past weekend, we played Dalot at right back, Harry Maguire a centre back with Johnny Evans, and who play left back this weekend?
Lindelof.
Lindelof play right back, and no, Lindelof started at left back, and then we have the pivot with Casemiro and Amrabat. The thing is, the coach hands are tied, but we're not gonna waste too much time for Man United. At the end of the day, we get the win. I
just want to say one thing before you go away. Remember, like a Ten Hag system as well. You have some managers that feel like say attacking football are gonna make teams defend good as well. Because the best form of defense is your attack.
Right.
You get what I say? Casemiro seemed to play a more forward role than when they played last year. Last year they just sit back in the midfield. But I don't know if a Ten Hag instruct him to do it. And I hope say him we have like the stamina and the work rate and the hunger same way for run back. But me not see him a trap back like when they trap back last season.
Chaos. Chaos. I'm glad they bring up that point. That is not true. When we say it's not true, there's no way I believe that is Ten Hag's instructions. These players are just out there freestyling, do what they want for the. It might be in the no way. You have that defense and you want things that you can go play box to box. We never signed Casemiro for scoring a goal. Box to box.
Exactly.
His job is to do what? Protect the back line, lay out the ball to the midfield of them, and make them trade them pass it. Here and there, when you come under pressure, you can ping one long, diagonally, left or right. But for the most part, your job is not to be no box to box. Him just get lucky. Guess what? Let me tell you, the stats are fooling you know. He went in a box to box.
No, it's not the stats. No, me just talk about from when we visualize.
I test.
When we watch the game them. No, when we watch the game them, when we see him way more attacking, like
Yeah,
even the way how him a play. You know how some baller will play the 1-2 and go in at the position see. He might try to go in at the position.
Yeah, for real. I noticed it as well.
That happened in the goal where Brentford scored. I remember him them nick it off. I know.
Right.
It's like him a think about where him to go before the ball even reach. You see me? I don't think it was a good pass him get either. Him there try to make a pass actually.
He try to pass to Amrabat.
Yeah.
And the man intercept it. Bam, 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 and end up in our back on it.
Wow.
But guess what? You know the only thing never say still, never fire that little shot. Maybe because it means so much Champions League, him not have the desire and drive no more. So you know what?
Probably.
I know World Cup, remember I don't know, World Cup is a big part of how some of them ballers perform because them want to get called up in them team. Now World Cup now forward for the next couple of years.
Right.
Yeah,
So
next 3 years.
We have to hungry about him, win couple Champions League, him win couple La Liga.
And then guess what?
No, I have no hunger right
He's
now.
paid well at Man United to do absolutely nothing.
True.
Anyway, this past weekend, the match of the weekend, you know, so we have come down to the best part of the best part of the moment because currently, you know, we have Shana, we say she Arteta out, and Khxos say him say something of drastic have happened for him change his mind. Because him say him put a wipe on that, but him fully a supporting manager so far this season and the season before that. So this past weekend, we had Arsenal and we have Man City. We had I'm going to give them a look forward. The treble winners, the defending champion.
We can put on an AirPods area. The thing about the dead, I have to plug in
the thing is, we had Arsenal last season title pretenders. Yes, you know, Rafa beat them. So this past weekend, you know, one bag of hype them say that match are going to determine whether or not who are going to move forward and who are going to be the team for really. Where you say, throw the first knockout punch. And let's be honest, based on my observation, the game did not live up to expectation. Maybe we can say because both teams had a lot of injuries and both teams never really got into a proper flow of them usually free-flowing passing. But it never lived up to expectation. And I would say if the game had ended in a draw, I would have said it would have been a fair result. But you know, when you're playing in front of your home fans, you want to give your home fans something to cheer about. Like I said, both teams were cancelling out each other for the most part. But I want to say before I give the talker phone to the Gunners fans, because if you notice them come tonight in them Jamaica colours, them Arsenal, because them know so them beat up the defending champions and them get for the second of the league. So before we go any further, I'll give them a look forward. I'm gonna say this. You see, Arsenal centre-back pairing, most notably Saliba. I said it on Twitter and I'm gonna say it on here because guess what? Ain't no better place to say it than on 443 Ball Talk. You see, Saliba, the 22-year-old Frenchman, me ever said it, me have go up on the limb and say this. And anybody who feel like them can come challenge it, them can come on 443 Ball Talk, come challenge it. Currently, I would say best centre-back in the English Premier League at a younger age of 22. And it's not even debatable. Don't even try it. Because guess what? It's the big striker. It's the big Norwegian striker. When named Haaland, we broke one record last season. When the match done, Arteta said to Saliba, you can't go in the shots. The shots look heavy. And the man in the dressing room. Let me say,
Empty your pocket.
well, guess what? Arsenal were the winners at the end of the day. If you not shoot, you can't score. Some people say it was a lucky deflection, but guess what? Me rather be lucky than bad lucky. So shout out to the Gunners when they end up get that little monkey there off on the back when they finally get for beat Man City. Because Man City that whop on for a while now. And guess what? It's good to get that first blow. And we talked the first punch in the mouth. And we talked about it before on previous recordings where we said that Arsenal would always blunder mentally, and to see them actually held their nerve and then find a way, them never give up no silly goals like them would normally do at home, and them held them nerve and them cross the finishing line. And guess what? The most important thing, you know what? Me are the main ambassador for what? Ugly football and get the 3 points. Because guess what? It's when you play the ugly football and get the 3 points, then they can work on the chemistry later in the season. We're only 8 games in. And Arsenal put themselves in a position now where them do what? Them thump out City teeth and get and give City them second defeat of the season. Now City have 2 L's. And currently, Arsenal have 0 losses and Spurs have 0 losses. So the 2 teams from North London, first and second, they have first and second of the Premier League, and we're only 8 games in. Arsenal now played the good football like last season, but guess what? They're finding a way. Arsenal are showing me a different side this season that I never saw before. They're not playing that well, but guess what? They're finding a way to get the result, and that at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I don't have much to say because I don't want Arsenal fans feel like me. I give them no support, I give them no forward. So guess what? Since we have Mr. Khxos forward over here to come burn off a good vibe, and we have Shana, aka Arteta out. Now guess what? Mr. Control the soccer phone over to them. When I'm going to bangle.
Well, you say it already still in it. You call the big man name William Saliba right now are the best in the league
Saliba.
that you see me big up Gabriel same speed. Enough people they are giving the hard time. But I feel like say him a fix him game by game, and him a look even better than before. Him look stronger, him look fit. Him a deliver the football pretty well. You see me? Him a make some interesting tackles. Him even showing another one game versus United too. How much him a learn the game with the offside trap. You get what I say? Him a add whole heap of things to in game. But did surprised to see the starting lineup. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey,
When I see it, me I say, yo, where Georgina go dog?
Pass it 1 second. I forgot to correct you. That was not Saliba. That was Gabriel that did that excellent offside trap against Man United.
No, I hear me. I
No,
Gabriel
even
me I
better,
talk about.
man.
Gabriel, listen, I thought you said.
Gabriel me I talk about, you know.
Hey, what about?
A Magalhaes me I talk about. You know, hear me I say him a growing in him game. No man, that good man. A Gabriel me that talk. Him a growing in game, bro. Him even make Zinchenko look better than how him look right now. You see me? Zinchenko more have a rough time still, but him play pretty decent even against City. Declan Rice look amazing. Georgina play a very good game. Odegaard did kind of quiet still, you see me? My ball like that. But him never a fire, you get me? Gabriel Jesus, wow. Better fight the whole game. But still not really see much from Nketiah, but I want to see more. I'm not gonna beat him right now. But him not really fire like how I want my striker for fire. I definitely feel like we need a striker. Trossard did have a quiet game as well. Ben White, I feel like him don't get enough credit. I still don't understand. I can't understand why him not start for the England national team or even in contention. You know, if something happened to Kyle Walker or something. I'm not really see a right back in the Premier League better than Ben White right now. You see me? He must score goals, he must assist. You see me? He must play the link up play with Odegaard and Saka whenever all 3 of them up on the football field. Yeah, I feel like him not get enough credit. He's a good baller. You see me? David Raya now, who is a big talk for enough Arsenal fans if Ramsdale should start over him or not. I don't really feel like Ramsdale should start over Raya. I feel like Raya is a all-round better goalkeeper and more comfortable in the box. Even though him did have couple shaky moments in the City game, I feel like he's a better distributor of the football than Ramsdale. You get what I say? What else about him? I don't really see no shot stopping ability from him yet, but him organize the backline. Remember, when you know and understand football, you have to think about it. When you have good goalkeepers, we see for Liverpool how much Alisson changed them game. We see how much Manchester City where we are talking about how much Edinson changed them game. You see me, we see how goalkeepers affect football games. I feel like David Raya right now make our defense stronger than it is. 5 game, 3 clean sheet. Him not have to do much in the game them. Because the organization, the communication might better. You see me, the understanding of the game might better as well for the centre back them. I feel like he make our backline look better, and Arsenal fans just need to give him more time. Him at the age to where goalkeepers really start to have them career. You see me? 27. Yeah man, at them age man goalkeeper start kick on. Early 30s. Yeah. But overall the side look good. For Manchester City now, them not really firing. Two of them gunman out. I feel like without Rodri in this Manchester City team, yeah, the team look lost. Them look like them not have an identity, you see me? And it's like Pep not have ballers we can like replicate where Gundogan they had the last year. You get what I say? When I have even good centre backs in them team right now, like a Cancel or one of them. I can't understand where Pep are doing. Man, they confusing. But when they do work for him, when he might try to look like he might try to do the same thing with like centre backs right across in back line. You see me? We see him put Guardiola out a left back. We know him can play Guardiola. Not even know how to pronounce the brother name. Guardiola. Yeah, you see how them put him out a left back. And he might do a really good job. Okay, start to grow and game even more as a City player. He did good when him the Bournemouth. Diaz, he master him game. Him did have an injury in forward back. He might do good for them. Silva just looked like Arteta. Crack over the tape. What you say? Tape over the crack? Because any problem Man City have right now, you have attacking problem, input Silva there. You have defensive problem, input Silva around there. You have midfield problems, input him in the midfield. So it just look like a film fix a flat lad. But them definitely missing Kevin De Bruyne, you can see it. They're missing Roger, you can see it. Haaland, man look like a shadow without Kevin De Bruyne, brother. Of himself. When I say Haaland a fire, right now, I don't even think he might get even 20 goals this season, how it look. I know him gone 8 already, but he might not even reach 20. I might live to regret it, because I say when him come to Premier League, him now score 30 goals, and him surprise me. But we'll see how them do. I hope the worst for them still, because they come back the last season, yeah man, it mashed me up, man, wicked.
Yeah,
Stressing me out.
Mr. Khxos said it didn't match up last season, but welcome back. I'm glad
Yeah,
you come back
man.
this season with Ben.
Stress me out, bro. No, okay.
Wait, you did cry? Beer cuss me cuss.
No, man, me never cry, but the tears they do it, when the tears are right,
Oh
so
God.
the song and just not come out, alright, that's how the tears there, bro. Me I tell you say, yo, my cuss every Arsenal fan, cause I did one on the side bolster up from January. You see me? I know say I always see it, but I know them financial setup or how them want to go about them business. You know, football is a business as well. So enough of them money. You see me? Is a paycheck. And the players them I get paid from it too. So it's like a game all in all. You see me? For some of them. So the players them for come out and play the game. But yeah.
All right, Shana, Khxos give him assessment, him assess him gunners, and him also assess Man City. I mean, I like how him a different Man City, but we have not get into that. Go on, Shana.
Yeah,
And
we no
different.
business about Man City. I one thing though, me no wish injury pan ball, but nah lie, I'm glad say Kevin De Bruyne never play because that man has always been a thorn. You know, you have for every team you have that one baller who always showed against you. Kevin De Bruyne was that guy for Arsenal. When City start a game shaky, him find a goal or two out of nothing. Assist or two out of nothing. So big up Kevin De Bruyne, I'm a baller, but man, nah lie. We never miss another match there, cause Arsenal, After 84
So we
years,
did
like
want to see
Rose
it.
from Titanic, we beat Man City in the league. I mean, Musi, if you did up on Twitter when our starting lineup was shown, I be a doom and gloom. Now what kind of starting lineup
Me
this
did
right,
a
everybody?
rat
And I'm
still,
like,
me did a rat, me did a go off cause me I say you were
yeah,
judging
man,
and then my lineup bad man.
everybody I say,
Yo,
what kind of
the man
starting lineup?
surprised
And we're
me.
gonna get 2 or 3. And me I say, whole week, me I say, if Wolves, Newcastle can beat City, why Arsenal? There should be no excuse. After what
True.
happened to we last season, I expect these players to be at least, not as mentally fragile. We have a monkey power back. We can't seem. These are the first win. Me not count like Community Shield or in the FA Cup or whatever. First win in the Premier League against Man City. And rivals are gonna look one way and say, oh, we are over celebrate. But trust me, it was a good feeling, for
Mm-hmm.
finally show up, because if you guys watch the game, we started out that game very shaky. We almost concede a goal or two to City.
Mm.
Especially our lonely keeper, David Raya. I'm almost sell it out for it. But after those moments the team had composure, and
I'm
that was the
only
most
kick 4
surprising
shot.
thing for me.
I'm
Trust
only
me,
kick 4 shot. A Man City we
as
attack
as
about
as
and that
KS said,
crazy.
KS said 4 shot, that are the lowest number of shots Man City get in the Pep era,
Ever.
right? In a game.
Ever.
So big up Arteta for that. I mean, still Arteta out, but big him up for that. But yeah, I mean, we never had our two, electric wingers to start the game. Saka was out, Martinelli came in the second half. But I
Mm-hmm.
think Gabriel Jesus, trust me, he was running them. I mean, some of his decision making was questionable, but he was very very good on that right wing.
Yeah.
And if Arsenal can bring in a proper goal scorer in the January window, I mean,
Victor Osimhen is that
yeah,
guy.
man, we can rotate these balls. Saka not affair play 90 minutes every game. We can rotate because I mean we got a taste of Gabriel Jesus on the wing, and honestly against a big team like City, he was impressive. I mean, as you said, Nketiah, he's not showing me anything. He's just out there doing cardio, and he needs to be replaced. As we were talking about Ali Watkins earlier, I'll take him as a backup.
I can say something
But
real
he
quick, and
sure,
one of the things where Arsenal fans always point out is Eddie Nketiah work hard, and me's a ball, and me's a youth where want to see him do good as a ball, and I have high expectations for him as well, because England under 21 top goal scorer, like that not just come out of thin air. You get me? So you have to do
hmm
something from youth level. You see
I
me?
I I agree,
Um,
Chaos.
but more than want to see more end product from him, more link up play. Like him just have to learn certain more
Yeah,
parts of the
there's
game. I feel
there's
like him
barely any
too
link up play
anxious
for
at times. Him
Nketiah.
just want to
Yeah,
relax. But
but
when you're out there, a different thing. But him work rate up there. But that is the bare minimum of football.
bare
You're supposed
minimum.
to work
Yeah,
hard. You see me?
yeah,
All
and right
ballers
now,
need fair run.
As me say Chaos, we're not in on a babysitting players right now.
Yeah.
Arsenal Football Club have title ambitions now. We're at that level right now where it's either title or bust right now. And we're not on a time for baby players. But shout out to Average same way, because him come
Make
in
a
at the
wish.
game and uh, him come in, make a wish kid come in, and him give a assist to lead to a winning goal. And trust me,
Yeah.
Arsenal needed that win, because if they had lost that game, even with City missing players, it would show me that they're still very seriously mentally fragile. And I'm like, nah,
Mm-hmm.
that not gonna help we, especially when we get into the nitty gritty of the season.
1-0
So
to the Arsenal.
yeah, man, 1-0 to the Arsenal. I mean, shout
Me
out to
can
Arteta. You finally got that monkey off your back. And I really like the performance, even though, as Moosey said, it didn't live up to expectations. But a boring win is better than a 5-1 and a 4-0 what we always get. So, I'm happy for the win. I hope they can build the confidence and see out the rest of the season so we can win a major trophy.
yeah, hey, quick thing as well. Zane, upon the Havertz thing. Enough Arsenal fan always I say, yo, I'm for game time and we too hard on the ball. I understand that, you know. You get what I say? But my feel say also Arsenal fans, I see a team right now where they are fire last year. You see me? The defensive structure is there now. I feel like that good with the kind of missing that last year, especially when Saliba got injured. You see me? But for Havertz, like, I just want him work on him confidence. Like, me don't want no Arsenal ball I feel. Where them come from Chelsea, where them forward from Liverpool, where them forward from Tottenham. I don't care where him forward from. Once I represent Arsenal, I want you to give best to Arsenal.
Yeah,
We need
man.
him to find back him groove and him
Something.
confidence. Just the
We need
simple basics.
meaningful. Yeah.
Just the simple basics of football him need for do it. I see him do a lot of breakup plays. Yes, that might be a reason why Arteta have him. Him very good in the year as well. We don't know how him stay in a dressing room or how he is as a person. You see me? He can have leadership qualities and play for German national team. He might get picked for them every time them go play for international duties. Must be a reason why managers are choosing. Me never used to understand the Morata thing. Him always I get picked. You see me? There's something about them kind of ball like that. But I want him to just find him groove. I want him to find him groove. I want him to don't skip out the basics and stop overclouding him own judgment and think too much about it. It's like most of the say one at a time. Him brain and move faster than him foot them. You get me? We need him. We need him for lock in. That's all we
Yeah.
want. Cause right now, him not even give me the bare minimum in an Arsenal squad. Like people are saying, yo, you know what your game rotate, but enough time I see him give her the football too loosely.
Mm-hmm.
Enough time I see where him just need to forward in the pocket and support the play. Him not do it. Enough time him get goals to finish and
And a slip
overthink it. Me
over
see when him
ball.
get it
And a
on him
slip
left
over
already,
ball.
you
Yeah.
see me? And him overthink it, cut it on him right. You don't have a right foot. Man like Iron robbing him, know him weakness, him know say yo from me cut in pan this a left, I have to kick quick enough because you know what me I gotta do? Another one trick me have. Like you have
Mm-hmm.
to just have the mentality there too. Come on your left, finish it on your left one time. Nobody control it because you don't have a right. You see me, I make it difficult for yourself. Position yourself and your body in a places where you can just, you see me, knock it away freely. And I don't know, 1 or 2 or 3 game. People are talk about goals and assists. Me not watch him for him stats. Me I watch you for the basics where you're supposed to do for Arsenal. Me enjoy the breakup play, me enjoy the hard work. But on the offensive side, I want you for your help. I want you to connect with Martinelli more. I want you to connect with Jesus more. Play through Odegaard more. Spread it to Saka more. You get what I say? And then the defensive qualities, you can keep that. Also, him look better as a centre forward than as a midfielder. You get what I say? I don't really rate him in a midfield, but for whatever reason, Arteta probably has show him the game from a different view to make him more attacking. We see it happen all the time with right backs, with central defensive midfielders. You see me? It make better players. So maybe seeing the game from midfield will help him in the attacking role. We see him look good versus City in the little moments where him forward on. You see me him get the assist. Big up to Tommy also one time too. You see me? Very good defender for Arsenal. A ball and Marita. Next time when we
If
have
you
more
can't
time,
stay fit, yeah.
yeah, we can talk about the ball and
Well said,
individually.
Anna. So another winding down segment here. We have a question to ask. Since Chaos have a lot to say and him basically gave us a proper breakdown like he was in the dressing room with Arteta. He was on the trip. We start with him always as the ladies first, but guess what? Now that question never be gentleman first because we don't know Shauna's view already, but we're gonna ask her again because guess what? Over time, views can change because guess what? We're humans. And if we analyze the game and say I go to a different route, we are subject to do what? Change our minds because guess what? That's
I know what you
Mm-hmm.
mean.
anyway, Chaos. Back to you again. So let me ask you this. Based on everything you've said so far, you said some wonderful stuff. And I'm sure all the Gunners fans that are going to be tuning into 443 Ball Talk on all social media platforms, but sure them are ready for give you your props. Majority of them probably will agree with you. And if they disagree, we can always come back and revisit, right? So, Chaos, my question is to you before we go out and say bye-bye and tada and toodles to all the football fans of 443 Ball Talk. My question is to you. You sound very confident. It seemed like I can tell based on your passion, I can tell, say, you're 100% believing in this Gunner's current project. But my question for you what are your expectations for this season?
This season, personally, I feel like this is our Arteta fifth year. I feel like him get enough time. I feel like would I want to lift the title in the 28th year since winning. You get me? I say he would I want the title, and would I even want a Champions League final place. You see me? Because it look like Arteta there for the little trajectory. We miss out on Champions League football. You see me? Whenever they expect for even in a Champions League place. You get me? And then the next year what? We compete with City. You see that? And we just miss out by like a small margin, just like how we miss out for the Champions League place. You see it? But we get the Champions League place, exceed enough expectations. So this year now, may I look on a Champions League final and probably miss out in the finals. I would want the heartbeat still, but may I
Me no
look on
want
that
that break
and we
there.
snatch the Premier League comfortably. You get me? And that may I look on. That are my expectation. Yeah, but I want Saka up in the goals and assists too.
Okay.
So that means if we go in a certain things when him go Euro, he can probably get a Ballon d'Or. You see me?
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, man, it's a good
Wow.
look, star boy.
Oh, what?
Big up
You have
that,
very high expectations.
that.
very, very.
Let's
No man, they have to win something, man. Else, you know mean nothing if we
Mm-hmm.
not win something. I don't want the FA Cup. I have enough of them. There's
Enough of them.
too much of
Amen.
them now. We're tired. If me if I go visit Arsenal now, I don't want to see no bag of
Beer
FA
the
Cup.
FA Cup.
You see me? I have my gold trophy. I want a couple more big trophy. I protect my gold trophy. You see me?
fact.
Just like in a chess, you have the king and you have enough people to protect it. Yeah. I have my gold trophy. I have my big trophy them around it. My Champions League with the big angle them where that take two of me to lift up. That want you know, bro.
Shana,
Yeah.
I mean, since you say you want to revisit, give you a little revisit. Now, what you say? What are your expectations now? I mean, now that you have got that monkey off your back, do you feel that this
Mm-hmm.
win this past weekend should propel Arsenal into going on a big run, or with like the monkeys off your back now? What would you say in this case now, where you feel as though, do you feel as though the monkey off your back now, should this propel Arsenal to go on to bigger and better things and go all the way this season?
Well, this is just one game in October. Well, it was what, September when we played, or no, it was October. Yeah, this is just one game in October. Musi. I mean, we haven't beaten this team in a while. I mean, it was a breath of fresh air for me at least. I expect them to use this result as a positive, a confidence booster. We can, if they can beat the treble winners, the current EPL champions, we can beat anybody. So I just want them to use this as a confidence booster. I'm not saying that this win means that we're gonna win the Premier League. 30 games to go. Anything
Yeah.
can play.
Man, I say that either, don't get me wrong, like when me even there, not to you, Shana, but like I also want to add to what me there said earlier. I don't really feel like this Manchester win set it off away at 30 games if not the Premier League. Anything can happen.
Enough game.
Injuries, God forbid. You get me? Anything can happen.
Right.
You see me? But my expectations, what me I look forward to, is a Premier League title and a good place in a Champions League as well. Or even going as far as a final. You get me? I
Yeah.
said that are my expectations for it.
Me no want go a final, go lose still, but my
Me
expectation
either.
right now,
Me either.
my expectation right now is a major title. Whether it be the
Yeah.
Premier League or the Champions League, or both together, would send me to heaven. I probably have a heart attack if we win both. If we do that, if we win a treble or win both.
Yo, I'll be
I'm
a
not gonna
drunken
lie.
night and I see with me, Yo,
Hey,
would have to
trust
find,
me,
would have find
trust
my
me.
way.
But that is the expectation right now. This coach has been here for this is fourth full season, but he's been here for 5 years now. And for the last 3 years I've been here, and there was many comparisons being drawn to, Liverpool's manager Klopp. We have to give Arteta time because Klopp never, and even a couple times to them have compared the whole situation to Sir Alex when him just started out at Manchester United. I'm like,
Because him
listen,
go about 3
everybody's
years, but
situation different. Yeah, everybody's situation different. I mean, I want results. No, I do not want my club to be a Brighton where just a play a bare pretty football and now win nothing. As I say, my ambitions right now exceed League Cup and FA Cup. I want a major. We came close last year, not close enough. So the standards this year should be way higher, and we should not be excusing any bullshit this year. It's title or bust this year for Arsenal.
All right.
Yeah,
And
we
you see,
need it.
if we win a
We
Premier
need it,
League,
Sean.
if we win a
Talk it into
Premier League,
existence.
as I said
We
last year,
need
that's
it.
why it hurt me that we didn't win last year, because I really feel like so we could have really build a
Button it, yeah.
serious side. You
We
know,
need
after
it,
that
man.
confidence of winning the Premier League last season. But you know, shit happens. We battle it. But we bought some players this season, even though, you know, one of them out for a while, but Declan Rice has looked really good so far.
Yeah.
And, you know, Havertz, we still have hopes that Havertz can find him foot within the team, but there's no excuse for this manager right now. Arsenal know them need to go out there and win.
Okay.
Win. If you can beat Man City, you can win.
Shana,
Yeah.
like us, I firmly agree with both of you guys' views. It's just another game in this early part of the season. There's still 30 more games to go, and anything can happen along the way. But like you said, keywords that you use, I'm gonna quote you. They should be used as a confidence booster. If you can beat the treble winners slash defending champions, what should stop you from beating the other teams? I don't think it should be much. And this, speaking from a neutral perspective, I do believe that Arsenal do have a squad that's capable of winning the league. But like I said before, Arsenal always fall short because I feel as though when they get to the latter part of this latter stages of the season, and it's like when the trophy is like within touching distance, I feel like that mental breakdown always happen at the same time. Like it's like them have a mental lapse. It's like so close, but yet so far. Like they're within touching distance. Like they can almost feel the Premier League trophy. And it's like the closer them get to it, it's like them revert back to all the little schoolboy errors. For banter purposes, I want you guys to suffer again. Yes, I'm gonna say that. I'm saying that with a straight face. I want you guys to lose because guess what? I get a lot of.
I could lose the Champions League final and win the league. That not gonna hurt too bad.
Chaos.
Well, it would have hurt. It would have hurt enough. I like me telling you, it would have hurt more. Still, would have actually won the Champions League over the Premier League right now.
Chaos. Let me say this. Like I was saying, I get a lot of joy out of Arsenal losing because Arsenal fans' mental breakdown on social media is second to none. Anyway.
That's how me get a lot of joy if you see you in a 10
Yeah, me too. Amen.
But guess what? Guess what? When me I cry to sleep, I can cry to sleep with my 3 Champions League trophy. Anyway, like me said,
I have an invincible trophy still goal. You know them way they big up Arsenal Wenger, big up my general.
Take it out on the cabinet. Like me said, as always, we're gonna have a good vibes over 443 ball talk. That this was another episode like any other. I feel as though every week things are getting.
Hold on, one thing we did forget to touch on, bro, the VAR situation.
Well, guess what? I get that time to touch on VAR because VAR and VAR with the people, everything and I rap left, right, and center.
Yeah, we are going VAR right now.
There's always another time. Guess what? That's why football is such a very good sport because guess what? You have topic on top of topic. We can't run out of topic. The time we're having a football match as some bank account, they full up a zero.
Amen.
Full of a topic. All my bank account full of topic right now.
Listen, man. So anyway, like we said, like we always say, don't hide the glory. Follow 443 Ball Talk on all social media platforms. We have a lot of stuff coming up. We have a lot of good stuff in store for you. And like I said, once again, I want to make a big shout out to our guest that took the time out of his busy evening. You know what I mean? This is after hours now. We're into what? We're recording into Friday morning. And guess what? We feel like guess what? Duty calls. Chaos, big up your damn self in the brother. You could have anyway.
Yeah, man, big up 433.
Time out. We come on 443 Ball Talk. Come burn off our vibes and just know set. From Moosey and Shana, we appreciate of you coming through, brother. Big up your damn self.
Yeah, man. So, big up on yourself as well and big up on yourself as well and go and do the thing. Like we love one another. You see me? Big up Sean, same speed. It's nice to see,
Yeah.
say ladies know about the game as well, And I'm happy to say on this side of the fence, they want to see the logo. They want to see the logo, Shana.
See it there
They want
now.
to see the logo there. Yeah.
So
We're coming for the Premier League. We're
this
gonna have a goal badge next. We're
okay,
gonna have a goal badge
this
next season, right? As
chaos,
well.
chaos. One voice, my done voice. This is the part of the segment where we get down, we take with them mic and make them know say, yo, we love the mic. If you love what you say, we're 443 Baltic, follow, subscribe, share
Yeah,
on
man.
all social media
Yeah.
platforms. And guess what? We're
Yeah,
out.
no.
Well,